Let's put this into action. I'm going to go ahead and place a vector logo into this lower third. I'm going to get rid of this climber here, and I'll choose File, Place. I navigate to my bug, and I hit Place, and it brings it in. Scale that to size, and position it where it goes. And we hit Enter. Now, it's not in the right position. It's a little bit low in my stacking order because it's appearing behind the bar. No problem. Hold down Command, Control on a PC, and press the right bracket key. And you will jump that up one layer at a time. But what happens if you want to align this? Let's go ahead and turn on our Smart Guides. Under the View menu, I could say, go ahead and show me Smart Guides. What are Smart Guides? Well, as I start to drag this, notice lines appear, telling me that this is aligned with the bottom edge of that text. So as I drag, for example, I get alignment guides telling me that this is properly positioned. Smart Guides give you more flexibility when you are dragging layers around. They quickly tell you if you've got something aligned, either on the left edge or the bottom edge, for example, or if you've got something centered. This is very useful, and it will speed up how quickly you can get things to be properly positioned. I'm looking at my lower third here, and I'm basically happy. Except I'm seeing the 8 logo that I brought in, and I don't want it to be purple. I want the circle to be gold and red. Well, it's a smart object. I simply come over to the Layers palette, and I double-click on the Smart Object icon. When I do that, it tells me that I can edit the contents of the smart object. In fact, it jumps me over to Adobe Illustrator, where this object was created. It reads it in. Notice the object opened up inside of Illustrator. Now it's a smart object. It's not referencing the file on the disk, it's just referencing the embedded vector information that was originally in that file. I can select the layer, in this case the purple, that I want to change, and I'm just going to double click and pick a different color. And I click OK. The graphic updates. I'm going to select the yellow, and I just want to refine that a little bit. Make it a little bit more orange. There's my 8, and I want to change the color of the stroke to not be black, but a very dark gray. When I'm satisfied, close, save. When I switch back, it read the data back in. Notice the object updated. Now, if you're an After Effects user, this seems pretty familiar, but we've never had this in Photoshop before. The ability to go ahead and edit the placed objects is great. You can bring these objects in, place them into a design, and then continue to refine the individual pieces. This saves a significant amount of time. Let's go ahead and save this as a lower third. I turn off my Safe Title overlay. I turn off my reference image, go to the Actions palette, and choose Alpha Channel from Visible Layers. And I click Play. It goes through and creates an alpha channel for me. It finished. There it is. Notice there's my alpha with all of the varying levels of transparency included. That was created using that new video action to make an alpha channel. Make sure all the channels are on. I could just choose File, Save As, and save this as a PICT, TIFF, or Targa. Now, lower thirds are just one usage of this, but I think you'll agree that between the video actions to make the new alpha channels and the ability to place vector or raster objects and maintain editability, you're going to start saving a lot of time.